Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Ty is live in Detroit, and actually we're about to go to an interview, so I just want to say thank you for joining us today. Please do jump in the live chat, say hello, ask your questions, share your thoughts, grow your business. Please do remember to leave a like, and you can share this stream. And let's go live to Ty in Detroit. Ty, can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah, I can, Jay. Hi, nice to see you. I'd like to introduce you to my new friend, Mike. How are you?
Nice to meet Mike, you. How are you doing?
Met Jay? No. Okay, Jay started this channel. We connect car haulers, car dealers, and auto auctions.
Okay.
So why are we here?
Car dealers.
Why are you here?
I'm here because I provide intermodal and domestic and truckload capacity for the automotive industry in all over the U.S.
Although intermodal,
yeah.
What is that?
It's transportation via rail. You load the box in Mexico, put it on a rail on the Union Pacific. They'll take it up to Chicago and ground it, and then we'll pick it up in Chicago and take it to Detroit or Ohio or wherever, and vice versa to the southeast.
And you're not moving the actual car. You're moving everything before it comes a car.
I'm bringing the parts, yeah, all the OEMs in the second tier clients.
And you know, you said something that I thought was really cool.
What's that?
It was something along the line, we want to be a part of every part of the process.
Right.
Is that kind of along the lines? I don't remember the exact words, but I thought it was interesting.
Well, you know, it's all about client retention, and, you know, we're not the bid wars anymore. We don't want to do that. So if you can touch a product 3 times,
that's a good day.
You know, your client 3 times, you're a good day.
Touch the client 3 times, good day. Well, Mike, what's the name of your company?
My company is RoadOne Intermodal Logistics.
RoadOne Intermodal Logistics. What Jay will do is he'll put that in our live chat. RoadOne Intermodal Logistics.
And it's spelled funny. It's got only 1 L, so it's intermodal capital L logistics, because we patented that intermodal logistics.
Good,
yeah.
Good. And where are you based out of again?
I'm out of Chicago.
Chicago, okay. We're in Kansas City, and we'll probably run into you again, I bet.
I'm sure you'll see me around at all these shows.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Mike.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Mike. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, I'm going to go see if I can catch this one guy.
All right, he's on the go.
This guy's supposed to be somebody. We'll see.
Well, listen, you know what? The fact is, everybody's somebody.
Everybody's a somebody.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Thanks for saying hello in the live chat, you guys. Okay, yeah, on the live chat screen. That's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, what do we got? Who do we have
know that guy?
So we got Lawrence Moore. Lawrence is hanging out and talking.
Who's he talking to?
He is talking to Dennis Mans. Wow, that's great. Let's see what's going on.
You know this guy?
I do. How are you?
What's up, Dennis? How you doing?
Are we live?
Yeah,
we're live. Yes,
we just wanted to say hi. Dennis Mans, you were on stage today. That was really good. I got to hear a little bit of that.
It was embarrassing.
I thought it was good. Charles, I got to visit with Charles for a minute. That guy, I like Charles a lot. I like the way he thinks.
Yeah.
He's got some interesting things with transportation, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Cooking. That was good. So which company are you with again? Tell us, our friends. North.
We're not North Motors Group.
No, we're not. No,
Thanks, Dennis.
We're not doing that. Dennis thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
Dennis is with North Motors Group. He's a consultant.
Yeah.
He's a thought leader. Hey, what's up,
good.
Lawrence?
I'll let you guys go.
Right.
This is our AMFS. Remember these, our friends?
Yeah, sure. AFMS. I'll tell you what.
How you doing, Ty?
Andrew.
This is Mike, our CEO.
This is Mike. Mike was on stage.
I know.
Presentation.
Thank you.
Mike, you did amazing. I loved your presentation.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate
really
it. How did
did.
it come across live on TV?
I'm going to tell you something. Oh, excuse me. I hit the wrong button. I'll tell you what. Here's what it is, Mike. You really got my attention when you were talking about businesses and all the money that they're letting go by and contracts. You nailed it on the head. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We watch a lot of presentations. Who knows?
Well, thanks. I try to deliver a home run versus a sales pitch. I want people to take away instantly. You go home and start reviewing the stuff. So it's so important. Transportation costs are big.
huge.
Yeah, thanks
Amazing.
a lot. I
And those
appreciate
little-
the feedback. Thank you.
Yes. Good job. Thank you very much. And I want to try that Pinot. I love Pinot. Yeah. That's excellent.
Tell us what's going on here in a minute.
We're gonna be
You're getting
doing a
ready
little
to
tasting right here.
Great.
We're gonna be opening one or two of these bottles. We got some cups. We're gonna be tasting the 17 French Oak Pinot Noir from Oregon, organic, earthy, grown on the Willamette River. Good tasting wine.
Good tasting wine, and I think you've got some connection with this.
I happen to own the vineyard, so it's a nice little way. So
you
a
hear
fun
that,
thing
Jay?
He owns the vineyard. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
There you
That'll
go.
solve some problems.
That's awesome.
to do. Let me know if you need a bottle. Give me your address. We'll send you a bottle.
Oh,
we're
let me
definitely-
tell you, I would love that. We'll do that afterwards.
Yeah, send me an email. Send me an email, and we'll have
Okay, great. I'll find you on LinkedIn. Let's connect. That's
You bet.
great.
My
Thank
house is
you
right.
so
Portland,
much.
AFMS headquarters. Okay. Right.
Okay, we got it. All right,
Wonderful.
we're good. We'll be back for the
that's
wine
so
taste. In the meantime, I'm gonna go visit with. You wanted to talk to the Carter Logistics gang?
Yeah, I'd love
You guys
to talk
ready?
to. I want to say. we
Richard's
connected
not.
on
Richard's
LinkedIn.
gone, right?
Yeah,
Richard.
no, he's here.
Richard's gone.
He's still here.
He's here. Okay, I'm sorry. What?
Ted Bowley.
Ted
Bowley.
Bowley. We got Ted Bowley and
Cici Corley.
Cici Corley.
Nice to meet you.
Where do you guys
Nice to
work
meet you.
for?
Carter Logistics.
Carter Logistics. How's the video? How's the view there, Jay? Is that
Very
good?
good. Right. Perfect two-shot. I can see Ted. I can see Cici. So tell us more, if you would, about Carter Logistics.
Carter Logistics is a logistics company with assets. So they're an asset-based logistics company. Have about 850 trucks, 1,700 trailers. By end of next year, we'll probably have 1,000 trucks and over 2,000 trailers. We haul mainly automotive. 90% of our business is automotive, both the OEM and tier ones. And we have a one-of-a-kind shared milk run network that we operate with our trucks for the tier one, tier two, and OEM customers in the automotive world.
You catch all that, Jay?
I did. So what follow-up question do you have, Ty?
I got a lot of questions. So, as I told you guys yesterday, we've moved the car, the finished car.
Mhm.
So, learning this, okay, we hear terms tier one, tier two.
Mhm.
Tier one, explain that.
Tier one makes parts for the OEM.
Okay.
Tier two makes parts for the tier
One. There's your supply chain.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are in the business of moving for tier one and tier two
Yes, and OEM.
and the
So,
OEM.
so we will pick up on behalf of OEM at the tier ones.
Okay.
We'll pick up on behalf of the tier ones at the tier twos, and sometimes we'll pick up on behalf of the tier twos for their tier threes for raw material.
So then, would it be safe to assume that your trucks are ending up empty at the plant?
Actually, what we like to have is we promote returnable containers. A couple of reasons. One, we save on packaging costs. Two, I can get more efficient space and cube inside that trailer. And three, production lines makes it much more efficient than going into cardboard.
So like containers, like we saw some containers
Like
over here.
like Orbis or
Orbis and Czech.
Chep. Yeah. Mhm.
That's the idea.
Yeah, we work with those
So you work with them,
in supplying containers to.
and so after you drop the container off at the plant, they take whatever they want out of it. You
Mhm.
probably got a big truckload of pallets to take somewhere.
Correct. Yeah. So it's like like back in the 50s when you used to have your milk
Yeah.
delivered to your house.
There's your milk.
Your driver would drop off full milk bottles, and then you pick up the empty ones and take them back to the shop and fill them up the next day. That's exactly how we operate.
That is amazing. And so, see, this is why I get so excited about this, because again, we see actually used. So we don't, our world, we mess with used cars,
Mhm.
and we don't think about all those things that go into getting just to the new car so it can be used.
Yes.
And so learning about this process is always educational.
Well, there's one step further too, because you have the aftermarket
Uh-huh.
and service parts. So if the OEM has production or parts that we pick up that, say production has a bad run, on a certain item, then you get to service parts. The advanced autos, the auto zones, Pep Boys of the world, we deal with the tier ones on that and supply. We'll take the full truckloads out to the distribution centers for those locations and do that also.
That is.
We've even taken reefers out to New Hampshire with food, dropped it off, and then came back and milk run it back with automotive parts. So we've
touching it. You guys are making sure every mile is productive.
Oh yeah, we're out of the box thinking all the time.
Man,
In fact, we have a whole team of continuous improvement and logistics analysts that are constantly reviewing the routes, reviewing data, looking at bill of ladings, looking at cube, looking at utilization of the trailers and so on and so forth, try to drive costs out of the system.
Wow.
Right. Reducing costs, improving productivity. We heard about that today on stage.
Yeah.
Right. Huge.
It's a big deal.
And you know how our milk run works is it's kind of like a co-op. So the trailer that does a route with the truck every day, and based on the percentage used of that trailer is the cost that gets passed on to our customer. So it's a fixed rate for that route. Of course, fuel surcharge goes up and down, but today the customer A might be 10%, tomorrow it might be 12%. But what's nice about our system is there's no penalty for returnable containers because, usually you have classes of freight, which bases on density, length, height, so on and so forth. Since we're based on weight, returnables move at the same cost per pound as freight. So it's very advantageous for someone to go into returnable containers, be more eco-friendly, be more, be more efficient, carbon footprints less, and so on and so forth. So.
Yeah, and I think that was a big topic here, the CO2 footprint we were talking about.
The CO2, That's a big thing. A lot of the OEMs are driving that because I think they got to report to the government and so on and so forth, and then they're pushing down to the tier ones and tier twos also. So
that's amazing. And how long has Carter been around? Wow,
1982.
Right?
1982 started with 20 trucks in Anderson, Indiana, moving wire baskets for GM.
Oh wow!
And now we're up to where we are today.
Coming up on 1,000 trucks with 1,700.
About 2,000 trailers.
2,000 trailers.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. So growth.
The next time someone asks you to move a wire basket, do it.
Oh no! You know what? We're going to find something to put in that wire basket and move it. There you go.
Do it like that. Well, guys, that was really great.
Well,
I appreciate
you very much. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. You guys have a safe trip. Are you out of here?
No, we'll stay until 3:30.
Okay, great. Nice to meet you. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can get.
Check this out. We have Jason. Jason is ready to log in.
Oh yeah.
Can we bring him in? All right.
Yeah,
so here
absolutely.
we go. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I know we're a little ahead of our normal time, we're behind normal time and we're ahead of our scheduled time. And surprise, we're live in Detroit. But here we are, and what we're doing now is we're bringing in Jason Hauk from Black Widow Imaging. He's going to join us in our Zoom meeting live stream and getting camera ready and audio ready. And Jason, we can't see you yet. Oh, here we go. So while he's getting that ready again, please do say hello. Oh, I don't even have the right live chat link. Actually, you know what? I did figure out. I hit one of the wrong buttons. Hang on one second. Oh, there we go.
Coat?
Yeah, can you see? Here we go.
Jason. I like that coat. Did you take my coat, Ty?
How did you know?
I think it looks sharp, buddy.
I like it too. Good. Thank you. Feels good. I feel good.
Beard looks good. You look good.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
All right.
Jason Hauk, Black Widow Imaging.
I thought about you a lot up here, Jason, because there's OEMs hanging around here. And I think you were talking about your camera and OEMs. I think the last time we were together, was that in Vegas we were hanging out?
Yep, correct.
And explain that to us, if you don't mind. Some of the ideas behind that.
Yeah, my vision behind the OEMs is that I've been told by transporters that there's about a 16 to 21 day lag from the time it makes it to the dealer. So this is no ships, this is just trucking and rail. And so my mind started thinking that if I could picture the car when it comes off the factory line that I could save 20 days for everybody. And I took 20 days. I took the interest on those 20 days, and then I figured that on 20 million cars, and it was a big number. So at this point, the truckers, are going as quickly as they can safely. The trains are going as quickly as they can, but we're not maximizing how we use the internet and how we use a picture that's worth 1,000 words and ship it faster than the car's moving. So that was the theory, and that's proven to start, sinking into people's brains that we're moving fast, but we're not moving smart and fast.
Right. Well, and so some of the things, like some of the topics we've been hearing up here, like this climate, CO2, footprint, different things like that. And, and thinking about it, you're like, okay, well, how can a photo help reduce these hot buzz topics, right? And I thought I might have an answer to that, but I want to give it to you first. How can photos help reduce CO2 footprints?
Well, if we get the image to the consumer faster, that's going to determine where it's going. And if we can determine where it's going by a buyer, then we may not need to ship it as far as we think.
Right. So that's kind of along the same line I was thinking, because we actually met some car hauler guys here, and we see this, and it's funny because you've seen it probably longer than I have, but hurry up, we got all these cars, we got to move. And when car haulers hear that, I really think we understand hurry. And so we start moving a lot faster. We start moving a lot harder. We're consuming more fuel. We're consuming more tires. We consume everything because we got to go hurry up and go. And so I think you've said this, Jason, quite a few times, and it's starting to finally stick in my head. Whereas we can actually slow this process down to eliminate some of these stresses, not only helping the environment, but helping the ultimate end user, which would be the customer, right?
Yeah, there should be no carbon footprint of our images being sent through the internet.
All right,
we're green.
That's
baby.
Some good stuff.
I know it's Black Widow. Maybe we'll change it to Green Widow, but
I like the Black Widow.
I don't know. That's catchy.
That is catchy. That's good. Well, that's excellent insights. I think I don't know, there's the next conference that they've been kind of dropping hints about going to California for the next one. So
I'm pretty sure you got to go.
No, we're going.
Okay, good.
Ty needs to go too. Meaning we're working on plugging in the Christmas tree lights right now.
Well, I'm just telling you right now, the way Ty looks, I mean, he's got his beard on point, his hair's on point, he's got more than me. And that suit coat, he's going to look amazing in Newport.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now too.
And I'll stay here. We're going to do this again.
Yeah,
we got a format. We have a winning format here,
Yeah.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and Jason, one of the things when we were in Vegas with you, of course, it was an honor, opportunity, and it was a really good experience because the people that we meet here, these relationships are just amazing. I mean, this Charles Franklin, okay? Jay and I met Charles Franklin, who at the time, 2019, was with Honda, one of the big guys at Honda.
Ate lunch with him.
Yep.
Just sat there and ate lunch with him, got to know him. So missed him all 2020, bump into him here, 2021, he's moved. Guess where he's at? He's with Globus. And I got to spend 30 minutes talking to this guy, and I love him. I mean, he's talking our language, Jason. I want you to meet Charles so bad because what this guy is talking is our language.
Yeah,
it's amazing. So
Globus is good people.
They really are. I just unreal. Yeah. I mean, just to hear him talk, hear him they want transparency, and I think your pictures are I met one of the sales reps while I'm here. Accelerated Services. Mm-hmm. And there was a comment that was made, and I'm not gonna no names, just
sure.
The comment is the transportation has become a profit center for the OEM. Have you ever heard that?
I've in another sense, but yes.
Yeah. And you know, whether that's a brutal statement, a sad reality, whatever you want to call it, I don't know if it's a lie, if it's the truth, but it does point something out that I think pictures help, which is transparency. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So whoever's doing whatever, I don't think it matters. I think the end result is if we're going to push the narrative, let's reduce CO2, let's save the environment, save the economy, whatever we're saving. I think I see an awesome opportunity for Black Widow right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've been holding on to that for a decade. As this paradigm shift happens, I would be no use to the industry if I wasn't preaching something ahead of time. I don't want to be right. I don't need to be right. I just want to help. And in order for me to help, I had to come up with it probably when everybody thought I was delusional, but I'm not delusional now. You know, so a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it's bilingual anywhere in the world. And if we can deliver it faster, yes, we're going to be making less moves, more efficient moves, less carbon footprint. We're going to engage the people that we need at the time. The truckers are going to get credit. The ships are going to get credit. The salesman's going to get credit. The consumer's going to get what they want. I know Globus is in the boat business, but I like to say Black Widow makes the whole boat go faster, all of it, from every sector in the automotive supply chain. I'm only here to help. I'm not here to disrupt. I'm here to fix it. You know, we all need credit for how hard we're hustling. And you know what? I've grinded enough gears. I was the truck driver. I've done it all. I had to be everybody to figure out what was wrong. And I had to step back and fix it. So it's exciting to hear it. And, you know, for a decade of pushing what I believe is best for this industry and our economy, we're driven by cars. I mean, America is all about cars. It's the identity of people and everything else. And it's like, cars are important to us in the U.S., you know. And with all these other suppliers that are in other countries and stuff, they count on us too, you know. So yeah, that's all exciting to hear, Ty. I wish I was up there with you.
And I'll tell you what, as they talk about visibility, from where we know that when we get a delivery from Amazon and we get that picture and it's our doorstep, there's a level of comfort and And so then, with the visibility, where's my car? What's the condition right now? Yeah, you're onto an amazing solution. And I'm still spun out with Green Widow.
Hey, I mean, I'm a fixer, man. We're gonna fix a lot of things. It's got more angles than just one. It's more than just pictures. The pictures and the speed and consistency and the footprint and the sloppy moves and the late nights and the, you know, everything that goes into everybody hustling. I've seen guys at auction that literally, you know, are almost asleep because they've been working all night to catch up. It's not for a lack of effort. You know, there's working hard and then there's working smart. But sometimes we have to work so hard, we have no time to step back and be smart. And that's where, you know, our device, we think we can help anywhere in that supply chain to bring transparency. And that's simple but complicated, but, you know, that's called innovation. That's what happens when you get stuck in a spot where you can't figure out what to do next. We're American. You know, we don't quit. We adapt and we figure out a way. And that's what's great about America.
Speaking of, I just want to say this, another thing that we heard earlier, that, you know how I talk about backhauls. Now, I don't load and I don't haul and I don't carry for OEMs. But I keep on sitting in conferences wondering how there's all these backhauls empty. And you had a guy up on stage earlier mitigating the capacity crunch, finally saying, why do we have so many empty backhauls?
Yeah.
So eventually these crazy ideas start to pop up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. It was never any good. I mean, the truck came back. I mean, it was a little faster, but it was no fun to go back with sailboat fuel. You know, it was no good. Give me loads each way.
And how about OEMs mixing units on the same truck? Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Somebody said that on stage? Is he still around?
You know who that was, Jay? That was Charles with Glovis.
Well, it was Charles and I think the guy was with, but yeah, that's right. That's our man, Charles. That's how he's
Charles
he's
is
one of
more
us.
vocal. Charles lays it out, man. I mean, he says the obvious, and that's why I like Charles. I wish I could have caught him.
But here's more important. I haven't met Charles, but I've done a lot of work with the Glovis people. You know, Glovis is what they call a first-class carrier. Okay, the transporters are second-class carriers, right? So for Glovis is they're first class, and so is rail, right? So they get choices over everybody, right? But for Hyundai Glovis to be a first class carrier, bringing in on all these ships, and them still be so humble, even though they are first class, is what I love about those guys, because it's like they're solving problems. You know what I mean? And they know they're the biggest, but they're not acting like we're doing it a certain way and that's it. They're open. You know what I mean?
They are.
Pretty uncommon when you get into the bigger.
Yeah, when you start entering into the OEM world, it's usually run away, you know. Where's the get out of here? Get out of here.
But here, now let's talk about something crazy. Let's talk about a BMW that's built and then goes on a Hyundai Glovis ship. So I'm picking on Hyundai Glovis for a second. The ships can't go any faster, but we're talking 40 days at sea. I mean,
wow.
So a car
I did not know
today,
that. 40
let's
days
think
at
about
sea.
this.
Wow.
40 days, you got port, you got customs, it needs to be offloaded, you got to call the truck, bing, bang, boom. They're going as fast as they can. But how about a new car that's built in Germany isn't online for 80 days? Woo! 80 days? You built that car in 60 seconds. You build one every 55 seconds, and it takes you 80 days before it's marketed online? Woo! Who's paying that interest bill? He's going to be mad when it's taken away, because that damn thing could be sold. Why it maybe doesn't need to go on that boat, or maybe,
Unreal,
right? But I mean, these are the realities of the things that we missed. You know what I mean? We build a car. We took Henry Ford's beautiful idea of the assembly line, build a car every 55 seconds all over the world, but yet it's not for sale for 20, 40, maybe 80, 100 days. Holy cow. How did the consumers know?
Well, and that's where
I tell you what, let's get Bezos on the line. I pay him for backup storage, right? That's where all of our Black Widow photos go, right? I mean, how about, I mean, everybody, it was amazing to get a package in a week. Now, if it's not on our doorstep in 2 days, we're ready to lose it.
Well,
Okay?
that's why, in that vein, the Tesla blog forum where people blog about wanting their car and they've wanted it for 9 months and they're blogging.
yeah.
I'm like, what in the what?
Right. So let's just imagine. I mean, if I order a sandwich, right, and I order a sandwich from Jimmy John's, right? So I'm gonna order a Jimmy John's sandwich, and I order it through Grubhub, right? Now we know Jimmy John's gonna make the sandwich really quick, right? But Grubhub wouldn't exist if there wasn't Jimmy John making the sandwich and the person delivering the sandwich. So what everybody has to understand that Amazon, the way it works is there's hubs where the same item is, and they pick the closest hub to where you are and the item comes. And there's no reason why we shouldn't do the same thing with the car, because we can eliminate moves, we can eliminate carbon footprints, we can get it to the consumer faster and give credit for everybody who's hustling. The only reason Amazon works is because there's boots on the ground in a facility, trucks, planes, vans moving. So there is no digital business without focusing on the operation and the boots on the ground.
And as soon as the sandwich person gets a picture of the Grubhub guy waiting to get the bag, we know we're at the next level.
Right. But do you see, if everybody focuses so much on digital, if we don't figure out the operational efficiencies very quickly, there won't be digital. We'll go back in time and do it the old way. Do you understand? That's a reality.
And it's interesting, as you said that, AI and machine learning, I heard somebody say earlier, it sounds like it's still in the future. The need is here, and machine learning has already begun.
We're working on it.
Exactly.
We're constantly working on it. I mean, do you guys remember dial-up? Okay.
What? Sure, I can still hear the noise.
We wouldn't be having this video conference, okay?
Oh, I know.
You know, if it wasn't for it, but there was no reason to not launch it. So you continue to work on it. I've got 5G on my phone, and the only place it works in is Atlanta.
So,
but there's no reason to not work on improving.
For perspective, since you brought that up, 20 years ago, that I did want to create. I did want this kind of channel. It was impossible. That was only 20 years ago.
You can't have YouTube with dial-up.
No.
Hey, how about this? How about
You
if
can't
Netflix-
even read
how about-
Bazooka
how about
Joe
Netflix?
with dial-up.
How about if Netflix would have came out in 20 years ago, when the internet sucked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't.
It took a minute to load a page. All right, I want to do this. I want to ask this. I love this. What we're talking about, Ty. So you're losing. Are people leaving now? Like, is it?
Dude, it's turning into a ghost town. I don't know what happened to the wine tasting contest either.
Like, right.
Oh, now
Everybody's like,
you got to
run!
now you're drinking wine.
And we've all seen this, right? Although when
Party's over, man. They're
Black
packing it
Widow,
up.
Black Widow's first one in, last one out, like a film crew, right?
It takes a minute to set up, but that's the only hard part.
Well, you know.
Well, the reality of it is that, again, to me, it always goes back to these relationships. You know, me being here, meeting these different people, talking to them, you know, again, I always think, well, why are we here talking to guys who ship parts? It's not our world. No, it touches our world. It really does. And that guy knows somebody at that guy because he does business with that guy.
Yep.
And knowing I love it. You can't go wrong meeting people.
Can't be wrong being in the right circle.
That's right. So as far as the imaging, the Black Widow, we're excited about it. By the way, Jason, I'm talking to a guy on LinkedIn. I'll have to look it up, but people are really starting to get this, is what I'm saying. And people are starting to see the value.
Yep.
And I love being the promoter, trying to help promote this Black Widow in our little circles, our network. So as we talk to these guys and meet them, we're sharing all we know, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, and we're looking forward to, I worked with Matt and the guys at Finish Logistics, and they said that the next show in Newport would be the best. So we're lined up to have the whole system there in Newport Beach at the middle of November. So you'll need your coat. Now that you're officially dressed to impress on the West Coast there, we'll definitely get you out there, Ty.
Dude, Ty, you passed your audition.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to actually show these guys the system in its fullest form working. So yeah, you look good though. You look amazing.
Thanks, man. I was really excited to be here. The people here are amazing. The quality and the character of the people that Jason just talked about that are doing the show is honestly a different level. I mean, you know, they're happy. Hey, are you having a good time, Ty? Do you need anything? Just on and on and on. So
yeah. They're very
good,
accommodating. They're very good people.
Yep, it's a good situation.
And we just learned something. If we want to have sit downs with exhibitors, day one, right?
Yeah. I learned
three.
a lot at this one.
I didn't know it would go this fast, but I guess it's almost 3:00 Eastern, and I think there's only a session or two left. So
Yep.
I call it a success, man. Is there any final thoughts?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It is good. I think, you know, talking to people are starting to understand ATI. You know, coming around here, and Jay said this before, I said it before, you know, we've been coming to these, we've been talking to these people, and they're Ty. Hey, I may forget the name, but recognize the face, and starting to promote that. So we're learning just like anybody else. You know, we're learning how to do a format. Yeah, it's good.
It's about planting seeds and being out there and bringing awareness. And I think that's what's great about what both of us are doing is bringing awareness of changing things, of things that we can make better, you know?
Yeah.
We're never
Well, we
satisfied.
do. We have several overlaps because it's the fast that eat the slow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're moving at the speed of light. Ty, when did we start going to these things? Was it 2018 or 2019?
I think it was late 18 was our first one in Kentucky Mats, but that wasn't really
right. You see what I'm saying? Like that happened fast, but we work on this stuff every day, so it's really exciting. It's amazing, and this is kind of cool for you, Jason. You've got to be. It's probably building your excitement.
Yeah,
to get to California.
Yeah, we're excited. It's not going to be as much room. We're going to have to squeeze in there, but they're making room for us.
Making room.
Is it about
No,
the
it's not
same
yet.
kind of event size? Because it's at a hotel.
Yep, it's at a hotel in Newport Beach.
Newport Beach.
So it's a little bit of outside space and then some inside space. So it's more of a West Coast feel. So we're working with them. I'm waiting for them to finish up this show so that we can do the finishing touches, because we're ready to ship our equipment out next week, because it'll take 10 days to get out there. So.
Hey, Ty, is that the wine tasting in the background, or is it over?
They're waiting on the meeting in there.
No way.
To get
so
over.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But I can't taste it.
I'll try it for you.
Taste.
Yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
I love Pinot Noir. It's great. And that's a good area, too. Northern California, Oregon, shoot yeah. Russian River Valley, don't get me started. Napa, Sonoma, let's do this thing.
Whoa.
I love that area. It's incredible, yeah.
Slow and so that'll be a good one. Also, we need to put a plug in for our friend Bill Zadite.
Oh, yeah. Bill Zadites, Used Car Week.
Yeah.
Cherokee
Bill
Media
has been very kind and gracious to us as well. And I want to get ready, Jay, to start promoting the heck out of that tomorrow, maybe. Start talking about it.
Let's talk about it tomorrow. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've already been sprinkling in the industry news, but let's do that. I like that idea.
Yeah. So thank you, Bill. You're watching.
Good guy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill. Very
Incredible.
much.
Yeah. Really great guy.
Yeah.
So I think we can just burn up some time. I don't know when this next meeting's over.
Well, you know what? We'll leave that off camera anyways, because, it's kind of like bringing a camera to a bar. Everybody's like, oh, what? No, I was doing homework.
Whoa. Ryder had it. We didn't talk to any Ryder people, but they were pretty big.
We did,
here.
but we did a couple years ago. We made some friends at Ryder in, I believe that was Baltimore.
Here's where it gets fun. You can come out here. Usually in the hallway, you'll find somebody.
Right. Everybody runs. Look at
Oh no!
Look at them scatter. But I mean, really, there's a lot of we're in post production.
Ties in camouflage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ties in a suit coat. He fooled us.
Sweet.
Exactly. Wait, people are like, is that Ty?
Tie the trucker in the transport. I'll jump in there and start loading just like this.
I know you will.
Hey, boots or suits, we'll do whatever it takes. Don't matter.
Boots or suits. That's right. As long as we're on the ground, right, Jason?
That's right. You ain't got a digital business if you ain't got your boots worked out. So better get the efficiency going. You can wear a suit, but you got the boots in line.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Jason, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us today. That was cool.
Yeah,
thanks for
really good.
Showing me around. So excited for the next one in November.
Getting pumped.
Okay, well, speaking of showing you around, hold on. We haven't done this, so let's just see how. Let's just really push the envelope.
Verify yesterday. Oh, what do we got here? Who are you at now?
We're gonna really.
What's he do? Uh-oh.
Open the door.
He's going through closed doors.
I heard the squeak door.
That's the presentation room. Okay.
You're still going. Jay's over there. Row, 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 row.
Right.
Hey, ATI.
Who let in the bang hangs?
Come on, guys. Quiet down. Oh, man. I wish this one guy was here. I met this guy, Time Matters. They're at one of the airplane companies. The
that's
charter
fascinating.
guys.
Yeah, the air charter guys.
I met one of those. Unreal. Ooh,
oh, here he goes. Now he's okay. Yeah.
Quiet.
But it's also given us an opportunity and continue to give us an opportunity to think about how we should do business with this customers. Obviously, our CE inventories are very houses over here, the sales guys to look at how should we do business in the future. CE orders going back through the supply chain.
So that's like inside there. That's where it's at because, I mean, these guys are talking executive level stuff like crazy.
Yeah.
GM people in there. Oh, Nissan. That's the
Trade show
Nissan
level
guy?
presentations happening. Yeah. That's the room. That's it. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that was actually really cool.
All right.
Thanks for doing that.
Well, John, I'll tell you what, Jay. Let's stay in touch. Let's call it for now.
Yep.
Stay in touch. What was the guy's name? The wine guy? Was it Mike?
I do want to say
Sorry,
it
I
is
went Mike.
Mike. It is Mike.
Mike. Okay.
And it's
Uh,
what's the company?
That's the AFM.
Oh, that's AFMS. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna follow up with him. I'll connect with him on LinkedIn. We'll have our people talk. We'll set up lunches.
Yeah.
Wine
yeah.
tastings.
We'll set up some
they're still going.
tastings.
So
I'm
what-
down
so-
for that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what up, Jay? You and I stay in touch. Let's let Jason go.
Okay.
Let's call this, and then if we want to kick it back off, if that's all right with everybody, we'll do that.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool.
Hit me up,
man.
Thank you
Ty.
so much,
Just get you
Jason.
taken care of in California. So I'll talk to you next week.
Perfect. Thanks, sir.
Awesome, man.
Thanks,
All right,
Jay.
guys.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
All right, cool. So that meeting is over. We're back to camera one. We do appreciate everybody, tuning in. I know it's a small gathering. I understand that. And saying hello in the live chat. Thank you, Rob and Mark, Craig, saying hello. So we know that we're really big on pushing these conferences and trade shows. And here's some takeaways. We're gonna do some takeaways tomorrow on Cars on the Move. That's where I think I got the wrong stream up. Whatever. The point is that no, it's not 100% of the time amazing, incredible, happening. You got it. But you go through these moments where you're like, oh wow, I just talked to that guy. That was really interesting. He's got me thinking this, or that's a possible business lead. So it's unpredictability. I know it's an investment of time and money. But if you're able to go to trade shows, Lawrence Moore, he made it to this one. He was also at Car Conference in Vegas. Lawrence is a car hauler, drinking from the fire hose. Good on him. So if you get a chance to do that, but if you don't have time, if you stay tuned to Auto Transport Intel, we try to bring it to you wherever you are, because your automotive business deserves the latest in transportation news. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. Please do tune in. We're going to do a noon Cars on the Move tomorrow. So we'll see you at noon tomorrow. And of course, we got a whole bunch more next week. So thank you guys so much. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody.